you never stay with that person. Never. Always remember, your responsibility is not to the woman. Your responsibility is not to the man. Your responsibility as individual people are to that child.
So
Yo,
call back.
yo, Dragon.
It's never good, just like
Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Yo, you back here with Dragon for another one. What is happening, y'all? Yo, I hope everybody's good, everybody's blessed, and everybody's freaking A-OK. But yo, I just wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers. We are literally punched through 200. I am so happy about that. All right. But I like I said, I just want to say thank y'all. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. But listen, we are back with Abba and Preach. Okay. I wanted to make a video before. Okay. I think it was a day ago. But a lot of stuff was happening, so I was like, you know what? I'll just push into today. So I was like, let me just do this now. So but this is a new video, okay? Well, it may be old to y'all, but you know, it's new to me. All right. But here it goes. All right. This is the I've been preach. All right. New study. Okay. New study pretty much says that 63% of young men are single versus only 33% of younger women. Okay, of young women. Wow. Well, things has changed from from back then. Okay, now that women could get a bunch of clicks and stuff like that from Instagram. They got that Instagram models and this, that, and the third. Okay, Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. Sorry. Twitter. Okay, but yeah, it's been really heavy on men. Okay, but sometimes you, as a man, you gotta lift up to the occasion. Like you gotta rise up to the occasion. All right, like that's why I always say, like, work on yourself. Okay, work on yourself. Work on your mind, your body. Okay, those are very important because with your mind and body, that's health. Okay, your funds, you know how to take care of that. Okay, work, save up. After that, branch off to other things that could bring you more funds to you. All right, different avenues of funds that could be traveling to you. Also, if you're not if you're not really a social person, okay, it could be kind of difficult. But sometimes you will be able to meet people even at your job or outside your job, to interact with. Okay, but that's how you get around other people. You get practice. Just in case if you're not you're not really good with women, or if it's a female, you're not really good with men. Okay, is hard? Can it be hard? Yes. All right. It all depends on the person if they're an introvert or not. All right. But we're gonna get into this. Okay. Let's see what Abin Preach has to say. Okay. So let's see. Let me see if I can just scoop my chair like that way. There you go. Hey, okay. Now, so we're gonna get into this, okay? Oh, I wanted to say one other thing, okay? There was somebody that decided um to say something about me, okay? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just to say something about me. With me, I personally don't care what you say about me or what you ask. Okay, why you don't do this? Why you don't do this? Why you don't? If it's not pertaining to this channel, okay, like I said, criticism, I will invite. That's fine. Be respectful. It could be positive or negative. Just be respectful. If it has to do with the channel, now if it has to do with my appearance, my life, or anything of that, okay, please keep your comments to yourself. Okay, I'm sure y'all heard this before. Okay, by any of your mothers or fathers. Okay, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. All right. Me personally, I'm just fine with my appearance. I am just fine on how my life is going. Okay, I'm content. So If y'all have any kind of criticisms when it comes to my content or the channel, that's fine. I welcome it. Please bring it to me. Okay, we can even talk about it. That's fine. But anything beyond that scope, please keep it to yourself. Okay, I'm asking really respectfully. Keep it to yourself. Okay, I really do appreciate it. All right. But yo, if y'all haven't done it yet, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping some more joints. All right. But let's pop into this I've been preach video. All right. Yes, sir. Strap yourselves in.
I said this before, but the reason that you live life, in my opinion, is for other people. Which sounds up to say, but without other people, I think life is pointless.
Something we keep a close eye on here is the crisis of young men in the U.S. It's probably one of the most charged topics that we discuss, inevitably draws quite a bit of few toxic people in the discourse on all sides. But my biggest problem with the state of mainstream discourse is conflating toxicity with the idea that we don't have a serious problem. A stunning trove of new data from the Pew Research Group highlights just how big of a problem we have, one that soon could reach a total point of no return. The first is the rate of single young men versus single young women. 63% of young men today between the ages of 18 to 29 report being single. That is compared to 34% of young women.
Okay, I just want to stop it right there because I remember when I first read this stat, I started laughing. And then I was talking with a homegirl, and she's like, how's that possible? And I was like, it's easy because young women are dating older dudes. You know, despite all this talk about like, oh my God, it's so disgusting when older men go after young women. Did you not know that younger women actually like going after older men? And it's not even crazy. It's not even a weird thing. It makes perfect sense why. The reason why younger women go after older men is for comfort, security. That's it. You know, we talk about how crazy everything is economically.
Sometimes I'm gonna have to just slightly disagree with Abba. Okay, sometimes, or sometimes they just like their thing is just older men. Period. Where can it come from? Who knows? But that's just probably their taste. Okay. Not only that, where older men, okay, majority of older men, they have the experience. Okay, as in even just sexually, they have the experience. Not only that, they just like he's saying that they got their stuff together. Yes. Okay, I grant you that. Yes, that's true. But there are some women, okay, younger women that just find older men attractive. Okay? They just find them really attractive. They cannot even have all their stuff together. They could be straight up bums. Okay? And they will still find them attractive because they are older. They're more experienced, and not only in life, even though their life is like slightly off. I'm gonna be nice and say slightly off, but yeah, it can happen that way. Okay, and nobody knows their background and what cards they were dealt, that they ended up being in that situation, but it's still, you still have an opportunity and you still have options to get out of that. Now, are you comfortable where you at? That's the thing right there. Are you comfortable there? Okay, as an older man. But back to the topic at hand, which is women, okay, younger women are dating older dudes. Yes, what he's saying is correct. But that's just the flavor that certain young women actually like. That's all.
Speaking, rent's increasing, everything's more pricey, yet people still want to live a good quality of life. And guess what? Your average 22-year-old in college is not going to be able to give it to you. Yeah, he might have more in common with you to some degree, but the 32-year-old who got his own home, who's paying off his mortgage, got a full-time job, can take you on trips a couple times a year, and is much more comfortable in his being because he's had more experience, is going to be way more attractive than a 22-year-old who's just trying to figure it out. I can tell you this, dating at 32 is the easiest thing ever in my life now. Dating at 22 was a fucking struggle. Do you know how hard it is to try to invite a girl back to your mom's place or your rundown little apartment when I had one? Not the easiest. Not the easiest. I sure as hell wasn't confident. What did I have to be confident about? Got very little money, got only a half decent job, and I'm still figuring out who the fuck I am. So of course, these women are gonna go for older men. So that's why I always laugh and be like, ew, so disgusting why would these older guys ever want to be with these younger women? Because these younger women are aggressively going after these older guys. And as a man, when you're being desired by a woman, it's actually pretty
Look
appealing.
at Preacher's
It
face.
feels good. I personally have a hard.
It does. It does. He is right about that. As an older man, me, okay, I'm like, y'all already know I'm 40, okay? As an older man, when it's a woman that's literally younger than you, okay, and not by a good amount of years, that's younger than you, and they find you endearing, and they find you extremely sexy and stuff like that, and they find you like really irresistible. It's to us, it's like it really it really like does something to us older men, okay? Because sometimes the mind itself will play tricks with us. Okay, you're older. Okay, now you gotta be aiming for older women or your age, and it's kind of hard when you're older. Your age is older, but you don't look your age, so it kind of like messes with you a little bit. Um, but yeah. Okay, we find that like really endearing. Like we love that. We love that kind of attention. Like wow, yo, you serious? Like, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Okay, and stuff like that. But yeah, he is right on that one. He is right on that one. A lot of older men actually find that like really appealing. Okay. Well, sorry. Let me rephrase. A lot of older men, we would take that, okay, and we would indulge in it. Okay. And it would actually boost our confidence. Because when we get to a certain age, we start like, we just start hurting. Okay, okay. So when they say, oh, that the what was it? What was it? The new 30 is the new 20. They're lying. Because you be waking up, your body is hurting. You feel like you just broke a couple of bones. Now just imagine when you're 40. What is that? The new 30? No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Okay. But yeah, he is right in that it does, like, it just does something to us. It makes us feel not wanted, okay? But sorry, not only wanted, but it makes us boost our not only our ego but our confidence, okay? When a younger woman and she's beautiful is like really coming after you, and she finds you, let's put it to her taste. Yeah. Yeah, it does something to us.
Hard time with it because culturally sometimes I feel like there's a bit of a disconnect in terms of life goals. What do you think about this stat and this number?
I agree. It's like, ew. Have you been out? Do you get out of your house? Do you go online? Under what rock do you live? I don't see what you don't see. I don't get it. Like, do you even go out? Do you hear people talk? Do you see people at concerts? The people that buy concert tickets is women. The people that scream at concerts, women. People that try to go backstage for men performers or women performers, women.
Women are big time consumers. They like to live and experience things, and that shit costs money.
If you talk about your typical groupie, it's not a man. It's a woman. Talk about comedy. All my female comedian colleagues do not have the same relationship with women that we do, men comedians. Motherfuckers trying to find out where we stay at when we gonna perform next in they city. Not the women's, not so much. But it's always women. Oftentimes women's. Hey, there's some men here and there. The majority,
Women.
Yeah.
and no matter what performer, that's the thing. For comedy, is what I noticed. But then if you talk about music, the groupies, the term groupie is female to me.
I'm sorry, that's the same with me. If I hear groupie, I'm automatically gonna go to female. Like automatically. Serious. Because that is rare. It's not is rare. Sorry, it's rare that you'll see a guy being a groupie towards a female artist. It's rare. Okay, it does happen, but it's rare. But majority, just like he said, yes, is women. Like they flock to them. Like there's a girl at my job. Okay, she really cool. Okay, that's my coworker. She loves K-pop type music. Okay, she will literally travel long distance just to see them or to see him. So serious. I'm sorry, me. I'm not traveling that far just to see a show. No, no. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I am not. Okay. I wait until you come. Like. I wait until you come where I live at. That's why I'm like I'm purchasing a ticket. If it's a comedy show, yes. Okay. Buy the ticket and stuff like that. But anything that has to do with concerts, that's just not my forte. It's just not for me. Okay. But like I said, and just like Pre said, women, y'all love y'all concerts. Y'all love y'all concerts. Okay. It's very few. It's very few that they are socially awkward, so they will not even go. There's some that just don't find it appealing. There's some that have better things in mind than to spend money on a concert. Excuse me, on a concert that's not gonna really benefit them in the long run. This is a short term want. It's not even a necessity. It's a want. So, and most of the women, I want. So, I preach.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, it is, or very feminine.
Yeah, I'll say this. I think this has like
I'm
a
not even
much
gonna touch
larger
that door.
effect because one of the other stats in the Pew Research said something like, I think like 52% are not even interested in trying or care to try. And when you look at some of the reasons why, they feel like it's too expensive, they feel like they're not good matches, they feel like society's not good for them, whatever. When you look at the MGTOW movement, I remember when I was talking about this maybe 7 years ago, everyone thought it was a fucking meme. And come to today, now it's becoming more and more where, in fact, for young men, it's the majority. Majority of them. Not that they've subscribed to MGTOW or going their way, but like they've just checked out of dating. And it's happening more and more. Men have checked out of college, men have checked out of dating. And what ends up happening is right now, it doesn't seem like such a big problem, but there are only so many older men. And a lot of these older men are married to women their own age. And so for the younger women who want to get with these guys, they're not always going to be available. So you're going to have a sexless generation at some point, or a large chunk of it being without companionship, without any kind of intimate relationship. And I'm sorry, but anybody who's been able to benefit from the upsides of being in a relationship, the proximity to being someone, to being touched by someone you love, to have people you can actually share that stuff with every day in a close relationship, you understand its benefits tremendously. If you go through life, your entire life without it, you're missing out on one of the biggest parts of the human experience.
That's true. Sorry, Ob. But yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very much true. Okay, I personally, I'd rather be in a relationship with somebody that I care about, that I love, and I can respect. In the same way, when it comes down to the other person, okay, that I respect them and they respect me in the same category, in the same way. That right there is one of the best things in life. Okay, is finding that special person that you can actually grow old with, to be with, to share with. It is sad to be single. It is sad. It's sad and lonely. Okay, trust me. Me me being the man that I am, okay, is really sad and is nerve wracking. Don't get me wrong, okay. When I was married before, I loved my marriage. I loved my wife, but but you gotta be careful on who you marry. You gotta be careful. You really do. It's hard. It's hard out here. But being in a relationship, being in a marriage is an experience that me personally, I will not ever regret. ever, 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 ever. Because then I actually felt that how it feels to be married. Okay? How it feels to for me to call somebody else my wife and for them to call me their husband. I had that experience already. Okay? When it comes to like fooling around, okay, I did that in my younger days. I'm already done with that. Okay? I remember I know it's a little off topic, but I remember Sneeko, okay? Sneeko was actually talking to Abba, okay? And it's old. And most likely I seen it, but Sneeko was talking about that that a guy having sex a lot, okay? It never gets boring. Okay? If it gets boring, you go to the new chick and the new chick. No, no, because it gets to a point when you get to that age, it gets to the point that there's really nothing new. Like it really does get boring. Okay, you feeling sweet wall after sweet wall after sweet wall. Now it just becomes walls. That's it. When you have so much to do in your life, it's not really up down priority anymore. Like it really ain't. Okay, I'm saying this through experience. I guess when I was younger, I already had my fill. Okay, now the only thing that I really want is companionship. Okay, don't get me wrong. If it comes down to that, trust me, I'm down. I am man. I'm down to the ground. Think not. I'll be man. Listen, me and the Herbs Core would be playing patty cake. That's how down I'll be. Think not. Only to the right one. But okay, the most important thing is companionship, the understanding, okay, of one another, knowing that what ticks what box, what buttons not to press, not to be vindictive, not to be toxic, all of that beyond the sun that can literally crumble a marriage or a relationship. Just don't do. If y'all see that y'all are toxic together, move, get away, find other people because you're not supposed to be together. You're not. I don't know who can live in toxicity. Okay, you have one life to live. That's it. One. Have it to be happy, not to be having headaches and other things happening to your health. Okay, I know I went off a tangent like crazy. Okay, but yeah, when it comes down to that, I think marriage is one of the most beautiful things ever. Okay, even though what takes it off that, okay, is having a kid, is having a child. I have 3 daughters. Okay. Yes, yes, I know. Yes, I'm sorry, I cannot spit out a boy. Nothing I can do about that. Hey, listen, he knew what he was doing. He knew it. He knew it. Cause he knows me. I ain't gonna have no listen, you my son, okay, I love you to death. But if you think that you're gonna get older and think that you're gonna be all froggy towards me, I will. Ooh, man, listen, I'll send you back to heaven. I ain't lying. Okay, no, okay, but um, but yeah, when it comes down to that, I think having a kid, having a marriage, okay, having that life, that fulfilling life, that that as a man you coming home from work, you take care of all the bills and stuff like that, and your wife is just saying, "Baby, hop on the bed. Okay, let me give you a nice massage. Okay, yeah, just hop in the shower after and stuff like that. Dinner's already ready and stuff like that." That that right there is a wonderful feeling. That's one as a man, and two when a woman can do that, okay, and cherish the one and cherish you as a man, that is somebody you seriously keep. Okay, you seriously keep. You do not try to do no. Donovan Sharp. I seen that video. What in the hell he was doing? I don't know. Okay, with the do not let your wife look at another man as in eye to eye contact. What? They're human, okay? They're human. you never go to the point of trying to control your woman. Don't do that. You know why? Because what you're doing is that you're showing your weakness, actually. Showing that you're not strong enough to keep your woman because your insecurities, okay? When you're insecure, you become unstable. When you become unstable, you become paranoid, okay? So anything that she does, you thinking that she's cheating or she's doing this or she's doing this or she's doing this. Stop. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Let it just happen, because if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. Period. If the person is meant to cheat on you and step out on you, they're gonna do it either way. They're gonna do it either way. Why stress yourself? That's what I'm saying. Okay. But back to this. Okay, I know this was a seriously long tangent. Okay, I apologize. Okay, but back to this video.
I don't care what nobody fucking says about, oh my God, being single is so much less stress. Yeah, it's also less happiness. I'm not talking about staying some kind of fucking shitty abuse. I'm not talking about those garbage relationships. Preach, you could speak to this. The idea of being single in comparison to where you at.
I don't look too promising. Just this world is not made to be single. The world, the way it's made, is not. If you live in a big city, or even a city at all,
Go for it.
everything is going to be like everything. All the price of everything is much more expensive. So 2 income is better than 1. I mean, I was never good at math, but this math I understand. 2 income is better than 1. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And with the chores and everything that you have to do around the house or stuff like that, it's better to be 2. It's better to be 2. It takes 2 to tango. And yeah. The everything is constructed the way the banks are working. If you want to adopt a child, alone is going to be a big mess. It's going to be rough, tiring, exhausting. 2, way better. Yeah,
That's true.
definitely.
That's true.
When you grow up and you look at your parents and you think it's your parents and you're like, pfft. Sometimes you're like, y'all motherfuckers should split. Y'all motherfuckers don't love each other. And I'm not necessarily talking about my parents, but I've seen that happen in a lot of families. Y'all motherfuckers don't love each other. And then you wonder why. Why they stay together? How couldn't that? I understand now.
A lot of people will say that they staying together because of the kids and stuff like that. Okay. If that's what you think it is, then by all means, I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it at all. Do not ever stay with another person because you had a child with that person. If that person is literally making your health drop rapidly, you are uncomfortable, abused. Okay? They literally disrespect you on every single level. You never stay with that person. Never. Always remember, your responsibility is not to the woman. Your responsibility is not to the man. Your responsibility as individual people are to that child. Now, it'll be nice if y'all could actually come together, okay? Y'all figure out, okay, things are not working out. Okay, bet. All right, fine. Let's get a divorce, they break up, whatever it is, okay? But y'all find equal ground because of that child. That's what y'all do. As adults, and not as in no freaking bunch of kids, okay? Want to act like kids, okay? Oh, no, this is my baby. No, this is my... Listen, both of y'all made the child, man. Come together. If y'all not going to be friends after, okay? I know it's rare. But me and my ex-wife, we cool. We friends, okay? And me and her see eye to eye when it comes to our daughter Sandra, okay? I'm happy about that. I'm content. She has her boo, okay? Me, I have a question mark on mine. I'll leave it like that. It will all be revealed in due time. That's all, okay? I'm hoping I'll get the person on here, but, we'll see. Who knows? Now, okay, but yeah, like if that you never stay with that person because of a child or any no. Just like I said, you have one life to live. That's it. Once you're done. That's it. And remember, nobody's promised tomorrow. Nobody. Not one single soul on this planet. Nobody's promised. So why hang on? There's no reason. And if you are one of these people that are getting abused, okay, heavily, get out. Get out of it before it's literally too late. Okay? There are 3 easy steps. Sorry, 4 easy steps. Hey, yo, what's going on, yo? What's going on? Listen, this is Future Dragon. All right. This particular part that I am talking about, this has to deal with very particular situations when it comes to abuse in a marriage or relationship. This has to do with if the guy is not seriously dangerous, as in, how can I say it? That he's not a dealer, okay, or he's not in a gang and stuff like that. Then you could use this tactic. But when it comes down to it, and it comes down to that he's an extremely dangerous man, I will highly advise you, okay, to make preparations, okay, to disappear. If you have a child, disappear with the child. Disappear with the child. Highly advise that. You could still call the hotline, okay, and they will still give you some information on resources and stuff like that that you can get from them that will help you do that. And they can still give you some kind of plan or information that you get that can help you without calling authorities. Because if you call authorities, it's a very high possibility that everything would turn out bad. So I would really recommend you can call the hotline, all right? But also make preparations to disappear far away from that particular individual. Like I said, if is has to do with anything street wise, okay? I'm not trying to get this video demonetized by mentioning all different other situations, or not situations but aspects. Now, but that's pretty much it, okay? Like I said, if you're dealing with an extremely dangerous person, as in that they are not afraid to take a life, I would highly advise you to disappear. Find a way to disappear. Save up money, build your money, keep it stashed, keep it away from their knowledge. All right? And then move. All right? Do your research when no eyes are on you. And do your preparations like that to be prepared to disappear away from there. But back to the video. All right? Enjoy. Thank you. Call 50, which is, I say 50 because I'm from New York, from the Bronx. Okay? Usually I don't really deal with them. Okay? But I'm gonna leave it like that. I have my history. Okay? Call 50 so they could be there. Okay? Then press charges. Okay? That's so if he pays all the bills, okay, then you leave. Even get the kid. Leave. Okay? If you're a woman, trust me, this government is built for you. I'm leaving it like that. It's literally built for you. Okay? If you paying all the bills, they will literally escort him off the property. Okay? Because everything is under your name. If it's under your name, they will escort him off the property. Because when you press charges, then file for a restraining order to make sure that he does not come any distance towards you, and then you get your divorce. You don't want to ask for a divorce, okay, when you don't have those things in line. You know why? Because at any given moment, it could be bad for you. As a woman, it doesn't matter how strong you think you are, you still cannot beat a man. I'm sorry, okay? Don't get me wrong. There are some women that can literally handle themselves against a man, okay? But if it really boils down to it, no. When it comes to our muscle, our density of bone, can't. Like literally, you cannot. So, but yeah, if you're in a highly abusive relationship, I would highly advise you get out of it. Get out of it fast. It doesn't matter how much they say, oh, I changed. No, no. Once you did that one slip, that's it. That's it. You don't wait and to see if he changed or shit. Even when it comes vice versa with men, okay? When I'm talking about when it comes to abusive relationship with men, okay, it's more like verbal, emotional, because women are emotional creatures, yes, okay? Men are more logical, but we still human, so we still carry some type of emotion. Come on, you love somebody, okay, and they completely disrespect you over and over to your face, calling you a piece of trash and this, that, and the third. They're throwing frying pans or whatever, even though that never happened to me, okay? That never happened to me. But I have seen situations like that, okay? Get out fast. Get out, get some help. Get some help. Okay? But that's something that I think a lot of people need to understand, okay, is to if you have a toxic relationship, that toxicity is going to turn violent extremely quick. Either it already has or is about to. Because it's a very slim chance that it's going to be A-okay. Very slim, okay? Very slim. But I know this is part of another tangent, but this is actually very important when it comes down to this. Okay? Just like I said, marriage is a beautiful thing. Only when you got that right person. Only when you got that right person. But then, if you marry the wrong person, it's like you living in hell every day. And I would not advise anybody to do that. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You try your best to climb out of it. All right? And whoever else that is one, please be safe. Okay? All right, back to this.
Oh, now that I'm an adult, I get it now. When you get the bills and you got the kids and you're like, I could split, but let me stick on together because I'd rather stay together and be here and not be as happy. It's better be with someone and not happy than be with someone with nobody and be miserable.
Really?
No, not really. But that's how they think, and I understand why they would think like that.
Okay.
Just because of the weight of the bills and the weight of and the burden of life. I don't agree. I want my peace of mind, but the bills is a lot.
Listen, I think it's bad to have this conversation and always think, well, it's better than having a bad relationship. Sure, but it's not better than having a good relationship.
Let's say
you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't always argue by the worst standard possible. And I think that's what a lot of people do in this because they've had some bad relationships. And maybe there's things about yourself that you need to fix. Maybe your selection process is trash. I refuse to believe that most of the people out there are bad people. I refuse to believe that most of the people out there were not in some ways good for you. Listen, if you're constantly having bad relationships, at some point you gotta look at yourself and be like, maybe I'm the reason this is all fucking up. Right. And if you want to give up, you give up. But you have to understand, for society as a whole, when so many people are checking out, not because they've tried and failed, but because they can't have a chance, or they feel like they're not good enough, or they feel priced out, which is what a lot of people say. Like, if you don't have a college degree, these women are not checking for you. They want to be with dudes who are college educated a lot of the times. This is not me sitting here saying, women, your standards are fucked up for wanting to be with a college student. It's not even that, because I could understand why. Maybe college helps you to understand, like, he's got the same values. He's going to be career oriented. He's been able to make good investments, whatever. If that you want to make that, it's not an unreasonable criteria. My point is, I think it's a dark place we're heading towards. That's what I'm getting at. And I question what this is going to look like 20 or 30 years from now. You know, during the pandemic, we had so many people who just went on Twitch every day and spent all their days gaming and doing all this other stuff, and that's kind of carried over. And there's people who get no social interaction. I want y'all to think about what that's going to do to the psyche of people 20, 15 years from now when they're that detached from human connection. That's what I worry about.
There's a big ass company that's gonna take advantage of that, and that's gonna create some AI, and the loop is gonna be deadly.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be some wild times up ahead. But I just wanted to talk about this, just because I think when you see depression, when you see self-deletions rising specifically in males more than any other group possible, right? Men are self-deleting at insane rates. This is a big portion why. Whether we like to believe or not, some people might find it sad. Having a family, having a partner, those are actually very valid reasons to live on in life. I said this before, but the
Yeah, yeah. I'm extremely guilty when it comes down to that. Because what I do is I live for my kids. Because when you're alone and you don't have no kids, you don't have a wife, or even vice versa, you alone, you don't have a kid. Well, once again, okay, but it's in the woman's aspect. Okay, you don't have a husband. It's like you really don't have nothing that's holding you to this planet besides your life. Okay, if you love your life or you love what you're doing and stuff like that, then by all means. But there are majority of people that they live for either their wife or their husband or their kids. Okay, I just like I would say, it's a messed up thing, but that's how it does feel like, because you living in this world. Okay, you're single. You don't have a son. You don't have a daughter. You don't have a husband. You don't have a wife. You just feel alone. Like you feel empty. Like it sucks. It sucks, and I feel sorry for the people that don't have that. Okay, you need to get that, like, serious, or even if you to that age that you can't have no kids, or something happened, you can't have no kids. Okay, then find a person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Even if that person has kids already, then be a stepmom or stepdad to those kids. A lot of people say, okay, well, as in Fresh and Fit. Okay, I know I haven't mentioned them in a while, but with Fresh and Fit, they were saying that men that take on women, okay, that have children, okay, or have a child, he is taking a big risk, because he's not only putting his resources, which is his money, but he's also putting the life, okay, the life that he has, his time, which can never get back. You can never get that back, into another person's kid. Okay? I should know about that, because my ex-wife has what? She has kids of her own. Okay, I'm leave it like that. She has kids of her own, and I spent close to 7 years raising them. And at a certain point, if y'all look at my videos, okay, y'all know me, then y'all already know what happened with that. Okay, if any of y'all are curious, since like the new viewers, the new subscribers, if y'all curious about that, go back into my videos, okay, or you can even go on my Facebook. Okay, I have my videos there on what occurred, what happened, even pretty much it's like a manuscript. That's how long this thing is. Okay, it's like a wall. But yeah, I even wrote things there about it. Okay, but yeah, okay. Hold on one second. Hey, and we are back. My apologies. Okay. I received a phone call. Okay. But yeah, I received a phone call from question mark. Leave it like that. All right. Well, let's continue with this.
those are actually very valid reasons to live on life. I said this before, but the reason that you live life, in my opinion, is for other people. Which sounds up to say, but without other people, I think life is pointless. Without my family, without my loved ones, without the people close to me, I have literally no reason to be on this planet. None. Nothing on this planet is fun or worth it enough, the suffering that's involved, if I don't have the people around me that actually bring me joy, that make every day waking up much more easy and enjoyable. Without them, this is all pointless. To what? Make money? To do what? Like there's no amount of financial experiences that are going to matter if I don't have people to share it with, right? If I don't have loved ones I can really experience that with. And as great as friends are, friends go on with their lives, generally speaking. So when I look at people and they say, well, relationships, they actually are. Now, women, to their credit, seem to be much better at adapting to the single life than men. There's a difference. Men suffered from it more. Women suffer, but not nearly as much as men. And so, good for ladies. I'm speaking specifically to the dudes. The way the economic situation is shaped, it's no surprise that women want to go for older men. Like, women are also struggling to some degree financially. So they're like, yo, why would I stay at just another dude who makes 30 to 40K just like me when I got a guy who's older, more established, got a better place, better car, and better looking? This is not condemning ladies or condemning men. It's just like, this is fucked up. And I felt this was coming a long time ago. And now that it's here and it seems going to get worse, I wonder where it's all going to go.
I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better.
I agree 150%. I said this before.
All right. Well, that's the video. But yeah, this is about the message, okay, that I pretty much conveyed. If you are in an abusive relationship or marriage, get out. That is something extremely serious. Because when you are going through that, your body takes a toll. Losing sleep, losing your hair, getting bald spots, your sleep pattern is all over the place. Your appetite all over the place. And these things need to be functioning correctly for your body to be well maintained, as in health-wise. All right, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. All right, but if anybody is in that particular, that particular relationship or marriage, get out. Get out before it's too late. I'm telling you. All right, but yeah, that's the video. I do appreciate every single one of the new subscribers. I want to say thank you once again. Okay, I'm gonna keep on punching and pushing out content. All right, but just like I said in the very beginning, okay, if you have any type at all, okay, of comments that you want to put down, negative or positive, about the channel, okay, as long as you're doing it respectfully, please, I'm asking you, please do it respectfully. That has to do with the channel in the videos. Do it respectfully. I have no problem talking about it. But when it comes to my appearance or anything personal in my life, okay, especially, just put it like this, especially my appearance, I'm happy the way I am. Okay? I'm happy about it. Because the way I look and the way I am now, this is what makes me unique. This is what makes me the only person that I am. Nobody will ever find another me that's like me. That goes for every single person on this planet. If you want to fix something, okay, and you're thinking that you don't like it, and by all means, knock stuff out. Fix it. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, fix it. But if you are content on the way you look, then by all means. But everything that you're content with, that means that whatever you think that is just fine with you and you can live with it, then don't be shocked, okay, that if somebody does not pick you as a relationship, okay, a relationship partner, or somebody interesting or somebody attractive or this, that, and the third. Don't be shocked, because most likely you're not their cup of tea. That's all. All right. But that's pretty much it. All right. So, yo, if y'all have not did it in the beginning, please do it now. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping some more joints. All right. But, yo, this is your boy Dragon. Skill. I'm out of here. Yes, sir. Whoa.